Previously on Dilberry Plays.
Haha, hello. Oh!
Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Alright then, let's get going. I got a girlfriend. I've got two people with me now. My girlfriend, that's SHADOWHEART. That's my girlfriend.
I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have.
Shads is ours. Shads is one. Monument, get the brandy. It's time to think up something else to do.
Help me eliminate the Drow Minthara, the hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself.
You did it. You actually did it. The leader's dead. Praise Sylvanus. No, that's not right. Praise you, my friend.
Return to the Grove. I'll make my own way there.
Monument! I feel your breath upon my neck, a soft caress as cold as death. Talking about death, companions. Look at the state of the team. We presume that you've just finished consuming Monument's last record of our immense push in the fields of Faerun. We're still in camp. We're still adventuring. It's been a number of days. So much has happened. And we feel like we're only getting started. If you're new here, quick message. Start at the beginning. Or don't. Every episode is full of magic and misadventure. I mean, come over here. Look at this guy. His name's... no, not Will. We'll come to Will at another time. Pretty soon, in fact. Alright, companions, I don't want to spoil the surprise. Volo. Look at this guy. I mean, his left shoulder must be killing him holding that scroll. And he's got this feather. I don't know what he's doing. Writing tunes. We have yet to really talk to him since he landed in our camp. We rescued him from the goblin temple. He was in a cage, being guarded by a drunk goblin. Yeah, drunk goblins. There's quite a few of them. Anyway, Volo, I think, personally, he's part of the misadventure part of our magical adventure in Faerun. I think he's going to end up being a pain in the neck, one of those so-called bards. And we know what a bard really is, don't we, companions? So if you're new here, welcome to the company. You could start at the beginning, as I think I've just said. You'll have to forgive me. Just look to the left and you'll see why I'm a little bit absent-minded. Starry, or Astarion. Look at him. He's dead. Well, he was kind of dead anyway, being a pale elf vampire. We're going to get him back, don't worry. If you're new to the fields of Faerun, we have somebody in camp. Just see him over there. He actually never moves. He must have a really bad back. We'll go over and see him now. He's who we visit when we have somebody we need to bring back to life. Yes, that's possible here, in the magical world of Faerun. Now, Faerun is part of something known as the Forgotten Realms. Oh yes, the lore here is rich. And again, if you're new here, and if you're still here and we haven't put you off with our prattling, the Forgotten Realms is vast. And get a feeling anything's possible. Resurrection certainly is. Now we have to pay this individual who we found in a sarcophagus right back at the beginning of our adventure. Well, not right back, but certainly quite a way back. It was a special adventure. I think it was the Christmas adventure, wasn't it, companions? Anyway, if you're new here, you can go back, have a look. We've got a whole library of episodes. If you start with the first one, you probably won't even recognize me. I had less lines then. Because not only has it been fun and magical and wonderful, it's also been quite stressful. Take the last episode. I think we had four battles, wasn't it? Monuments, my technical producer and companion here at Dilberry Towers. I'm not sure if he's here yet. He's been clocking in and talking about overtime and the union. Oh, there you are. Yeah, I was just saying what a great producer you are and how supportive. Anyway, this is Withers. We've resurrected him. We found him in a sarcophagus back in that episode, back at Christmas. Have a look at it. Just don't look too closely at me. I was definitely smoother of skin back then. In fact, we had a telepathic message from some individual who goes by the moniker of Dimples. Monument puts up a excerpt. What do you call them, Monument? Shorts. Those are things you wear, aren't they? Anyway, Monument put up one of these excerpts, one of these shorts. What was it they said? Ha ha. Something like ha ha looks like me in 10 years. Some kind of smiley face and then goals. In 10 years. Anyway, old Withers here. He certainly, if we go by his standard, we feel positively youthful. Look at him. I think he's some kind of death god. Haven't really worked him out. But one thing we do know is that when we lose a companion, Starry, look at Gale, next in the line there. He's nearly dead. Shads has got extra hit points because she's been drinking something which has given her something I think called a bloodlust. And that saved her in the last battle that we had. We were one down, and Starry's been our point man in most of our battles. He's lethal with his short sword and rapier. We're going to get him another rapier. And talking of which, Sir Robert has suggested that we get Shad's dual swords as well. You may remember, companions, that... We'll come back to Withers in a second. You may remember, companions, that I was perhaps a little bit hard on Shads in the last episode. She kept missing. And then the kind Sir Robert, in one of his wonderful messages, suggested that perhaps it's because Shads is more dexterous than strong, and that she's not so handy in close quarters with the Fala Aluv, the enchanted sword that she has. However, if we maybe gave her dual swords, a la our two rogues. I think we were on the right track, though, because our vision for Shads, apart from her being our future wife, we are totally and fully in love with Shads. By the way, if you're new here, this is Dilberry the Pickles, proven professional, romancing, rogue elf adventurer. Now, we had to earn that moniker. If you want to know more, I suggest you binge watch from episode 1, when we first met Shads. Or was it outing number 2? I think it was outing number 2 when we rescued her. And it wasn't the only time that we rescued her. We rescued her from a pod on this squid-looking ship that we crash-landed on. We knew straight away that she was going to be our love. and I think we're doing pretty well. And as I said, it wasn't the only time that we have rescued her. Anyway, enough. I'm getting off track. We need to get the Starion back. Now, we need to pay Withers. However, we've discovered a loophole. Thanks to you, companions, we can do this. We've learned that there's a loophole. It's just a case of getting around Withers, or behind him. Now, that's interesting. The option to pickpocket Withers from this distance. Let's try it.
What do we have here?
200 gold. We're going to steal this from Withers. He doesn't ever seem to mind, even when we fail.
I can take what I please.
Now you see there, companions, and those of you who are new, we've failed. Withers felt us pickpocketing him, but as you can see, he's more interested in his book than he is about whether we managed to do that or not. So we'll just go here. And now we should be able to pickpocket him.
All mine.
No, we failed again. We'll try once more.
What to choose?
We are failing abysmally.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Success. Now, I know we didn't really need to do that, but we are quite flush at the moment, I think. Party gold is 1,136. However, we do actually have a band of mercenary ogres in our retainer at present, and we may well need them again. They came through trumps for us in the largest battle we've ever had, numbers-wise anyway. We won. Easily. Hello, Withers.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Don't let him scare you if you've never met Withers before. He might look like an evil, withered old prune, but he seems all right. I do need to resurrect someone, old boy.
Then thou must return with the proper payment.
He always says that too, but we have the proper payment. You just stole it from him. I want to resurrect Starry.
This is the price of balance.
Here's the gold.
Well counted. I recommend keeping my distance for a moment.
I wonder what happens when we don't. We always run away.
I strike thy name from the archive.
Here we go. Here comes Starry. It takes a moment. And it always looks like he's not going to come, and then he's there. Starry, you're back. Hello. Let's talk to him quickly.
You're staring at me again. What do you want?
What do you think is waiting for us at Moonrise Towers? Now, companions, you may well know what's at Moonrise Towers. But there are those of you who may be new here. Moonrise Towers is the place that we, I believe, are eventually heading after we've gone back to the Grove, where Halsin is waiting for us. Halsin is sort of a father figure of the Druids who can transform into a bear. Halsin's gone back to help the tieflings at the Grove restore some kind of balance, because the tieflings were going to be either murdered by an extreme druid by the name of... Hang on a minute. If you're new here, maybe start a bit further back. What do you think is waiting for us at Moonrise Towers?
Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers, if we can convince the right people to talk.
I love that. Did you see the keen grin? if we can convince the right people to talk. There's Lizelle. We haven't used her in a while, but I have a feeling that we're going to need to soon enough. Talking about people we haven't used, let's talk to this young man here. His name's Will, although he has a much cooler sounding name, Blade of Frontiers. He's a monster hunter. And if you've been following us, you'll know that we got thrown forward in time without wanting to be, and got a glimpse of what might happen to Will. As a result, you'll be glad about this, companions. It's made us rethink that perhaps we shouldn't leave him in camp so often and maybe take him on one of our sorties, you know, just as an apprentice or something. Let's talk to him.
Well met.
He says well met too, and anybody that says well met to Dilberry the Pickles, proven professional romancing rogue alpha adventurer, is a good man in our book. Tell me, Will, how did you come to be the Blade of Frontiers?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
I like that idea, companions, of whatever the calling is for your particular time here being something that finds you. Perhaps we just spend our time resisting what our actual calling is, and all we need to do is relax and let it find us. What a wonderful idea. What act could be finer than saving a life? You must have felt proud.
Proud? No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
You sort of knew that he was the guy for the job. And before that? Well, this is good. Finding out more about Will.
Baldur's Gate, born and raised. The only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama. A staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine.
That's a hard thing. It's a hard thing, and sometimes a brave thing. To do that which you feel strongly you should do, even when your father, who can be quite a powerful force in one's life. Fabian Dilberry. Moving on. How does the Blade of Frontiers end up chasing a devil in the hells? We don't know anything about that, except... You'll have to watch the last couple of outings to find out that we've had a glimpse of something. Will is embroiled in a quest that it seems he can't refuse.
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it, and she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Ariel's own, chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing.
So this Karlach, we haven't really heard much about her apart from a few mutterings amongst you companions. This Karlach was on the Mind Flayer ship that we were on at the beginning. when we crash landed on the Sword Coast with these parasites in our heads. We have parasites in our heads that give us powers, if you're new here. It's not exactly easy to journey to the Hells from the Sword Coast. How did you manage it? Interesting.
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
Oh no. Do you think he's talking about...
Raphael.
I'm sure we'll find out soon enough.
Raphael
is already on our case. Let's move on to other matters.
All right. What else is on your mind?
I've noticed your stone eye. Did you lose it in battle?
A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Is there anything else to talk about?
By all means.
I'd like you to join me. Leave. Our team's doing so well. I don't think we're going to get him to join us yet. Our team's really coming together. I'm only joking, companions. Today's the day. We're going to ask Will to join us for a short time. And that's because of what we saw. We got a glimpse of what happens. I don't want to say too much. If you're interested and you haven't seen it, watch the last 2 outings. It was a glimpse we weren't prepared for. We're worried that by leaving him in camp, now that we're back here in this timeline, it might happen again. So we're going to ask him to join us, just while we go to see Halsin, back to the Grove. Give him a tryout.
I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in.
We have to leave someone at camp. I'm not leaving Starry. He's our point man. Gale could do with a rest. Take Shadowheart's place, our Shads. We'll let Gale have a rest, for a brief time.
ready and willing.
He's ready and willing. Fantastic. Oh no, we need to level him up. That's a lot of leveling up. Could take a bit of time. We might do this quickly. Alright, we've got to level 4. That was really quick. Quite impressed with myself. Let's see. We can change our cantrip selection by choosing from spell list below. Cantrips don't use spell slots. They can be cast at will. Let's have a look. I'm kind of imagining Will as a sort of very aggressive warrior. And that's kind of how we're building him, I think. Developing him. Gain advantage on your next attack roll. True Strike, I quite like that. Poison Spray, 1 to 12, not so fussed. Minor Illusion. Friends. Gain advantage on charisma checks against a non-hostile creature. I'm thinking we go there. True Strike. Gain advantage on your next attack roll. Great. Choose a new spell. Enthrall. Let's look for something aggressive. Scorching Ray. Look at that. Hurl 3 rays of fire. I quite like that. Misty Step. Surrounded by silver mist, you teleport to an unoccupied space you can see. That could be useful. Darkness. Quite like Scorching Ray. Let's go there for now. Damage. Crown of Madness. Instill madness in a humanoid enemy, making them attack the creature closest to them. Other than you, even if it's allied. Let's do that, it'd be fun. Is he a dual wielder, do you think? Let's do that. Let's have him as a dual wielder for the time being. Ooh. Extra bits. Dual wielder bonus armor class. You have a +1 bonus to armor class while wielding a melee weapon in each hand, or you can use 2 weapon fighting, even if the weapons you're wielding aren't light. Or we could have medium weapons then. Let's go there. More flexibility. We're done. Fantastic. Well done, Will. You're now one of the team. But you're not the leader.
No time to rest.
Now you say that, but we are actually going to have a rest now, and then we're going to head to the Grove and find Halsin. We're going to end the day and then get going. Of course, we have enough camp supplies. We have a lot of food. Let's use some of this food, Borgloin. Let's get meaty. The pig's head that we stole from the goblin camp. Grilled rothe ribs. Oh my gosh, that sounds nice. Nearly there. Oh, that's way too much. Roughly cut ham. We're not using Goodberry. We need that in battle. There we are. That'll do. 1 over. Always think something's going to happen. Did you see Shads? She's got all that snaky, red, misty stuff because she's still got that bloodlust thing. Everybody's restored. Onward then, companions. Now, when we leave camp with our new team, we have Will with us for the first time. I can feel some of you very excited, aren't you? Bless you. All right, let's leave camp. We're going to end up back near the Goblin Temple, because that's where we left off. Now, in true, proven professional, romancing rogue elf adventurer style, we're going to take the cross-country route back to the Emerald Grove environs. Once again, we can relish the feeling of leaving the Goblin camp. Are we going the right way? Yes, we are. Let's take our time. We don't want to get waylaid. Potato. That reminds me. Dilberry the Pickles is completely laden with so much inventory. We are going to visit Faerun at the Grove, if he's still there. Oh, I'm excited. Bye-bye, Goblin Camp. Let's take a look at the lovely view once more and hope we never return! I'm sure we'll have to at some point. Shads, sorry for scaring you. Shads, where's everybody else? Look at Shads. Where's everybody else? Starry? Will? Where are you? Oh, you're there. Oh, we didn't join everybody together. Come on then, team. Let's go. Now, you lot, talk to Will. He's very interesting. Oh, is that booze? No, I think we looted these chaps last time. I've got blood all over my boots now.
Trap. Be cautious.
That is a trap, isn't it? It's down here. Companions, are we getting... I'm not going down there. We're going to the Grove. This hole in the ground and this whole new area will be here another time. And not getting waylaid. Come on, team. Look, 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 look. This is the hidden path. Where does this go? We haven't been down here before.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
It really is. Oh, webs, webs, not good.
Step carefully.
Oh, everybody got hit. Oh, everybody's on fire.
A little help, please.
Everybody's really on fire. Where's this, though, companion? Is everybody all right? For now, they are. Will hasn't got any weapons, either. I've got waylaid. Where are we on the map? Oh. This would take us down to Auntie Ethel. It seems to be... We don't want to go down to Auntie Ethel at the moment. That's another story. If you're new here, Auntie Ethel is a horrible, evil hag. And there's... She's kidnapped a lovely girl by the name of Mayrina. We weren't strong enough to save her, but we'll go back. We'll go back. But we're going to the grove. We can take that bridge. Before we do, though, we're going to have to use one of our short rests.
And here I go.
It didn't heal everybody fully, did it? Have to do for now. It's exciting but scary. Putrid bog. Is this the bridge? Gosh, that was quick. I thought it was further away.
For our master monster hunter, how would you approach killing a vampire?
Listen.
A full-on vamp, you mean? Lure it into the sun, drive a stake through its heart. And that's not the end of it. The suckers are wily. And no offense.
None taken. Wiliness keeps me alive. More or less.
Will and Astarion were having a chat. I love it when that happens. All right. Let's go across. Oh, look at this, companions. Doesn't feel very putrid. Nice view down there of suspicious-looking green lights. Oh, isn't it wonderful?
Have you wondered what people will say when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster?
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
Well done,
I've
team.
always had
You
a
make
soft spot for the confident ones.
Shads. Don't
They
stop.
always disappoint, though.
That doesn't sound very good. We're not feeling very confident. We're not feeling very secure in our relationship with Shad. She has started to open up to us. We felt like we were there. She confided her history and her secrets to us. She said that she wanted us to know her. And she's just chatting at will. How do we get down there? Let's have a look at the map. Well, perhaps we can't. We've come the wrong way, companions. Maybe we can jump. Nope. Maybe there's a secret way in. Can we jump up there? Too high. Hate going back. Come on, then.
So, Astarion, which of us would you rather feed on if he had free reign?
Starry?
Will, no question. He's strong, fast, and righteous. I'm salivating already.
I'm salivating already.
Interesting.
Just carry on talking.
You sound disappointed. I'll bite you if you ask.
Did you hear that,
I'm sure
companions?
you would. Don't sound so eager.
Right, come on, team. We're going back. I'm not going
Killed a few
down.
giant bats in my day, Astarion, but never hunted a vampire.
Just to remind you, I'm merely a spawn. It won't count.
It won't count. Right.
But if you want a true vampire, I'm happy to recommend one.
Oh, really? But this little detour where I got tempted once again to go the wrong way was worth it. Because the team got to know each other a bit.
Tread. Be cautious.
What can we pick up? Pickaxe. Might be useful. Don't. Oh no, they got blown up again! People? That was not me. It wasn't me. That was them. They're so clumsy. Come on, team. Blighted village. Old Blighty. Here we come.
Astarion,
Believe
how
that.
is the rat diet going?
Ooh, there's another path here.
It may soon come to an end if you don't shut your mouth.
We'll go this way. We haven't been this way, and it's still in the general direction of Blighty, and therefore the Grove. What a great view of where we've just come from.
As much love as I hold for Baldur's Gate, these frontiers delight me as much as any bustling street.
Yeah?
You can't be serious. This is a howling wasteland. I haven't even had a bath since the abduction. I must reek of a littered slime.
Sure, but think of the stories you'll be able to tell.
Alright, we're back in Old Blighty. Now, this is where, companions, you'll remember we recruited Lump and Chock and Fank. Oh, look.
Looking a bit parched and peckish.
It's an ancient sigil.
Keep an eye out for any passing vagrants.
Did you hear that? Keep an eye out for any
I'm afraid
passing
you'll have to
vagrants.
content yourself with vagrant chickens.
Alright, come on. We're going to use the ancient sigil to get to the grove quicker. Don't like fast travel, as you know, companions. But the ancient sigil circle is a true power in these parts. I remember the roadside cliffs, the overgrown ruins right back at the beginning. I bet if we went back to the overgrown ruins, we'd find other things now. We're going to the Emerald Grove. Oh, this is so good. Come on, team. Oh, there's the butterflies. The butterfly. I've missed the butterflies. There aren't any butterflies in the Goblin Temple, are there? Ugh. Hello, butterflies. Come on,
I saw
team.
you training those children. You were so gentle. That's not how I was taught.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadowheart.
I wouldn't quite say that. I learned a lesson, after all.
That's
Trying to
true.
resent your tutor, I bet. I taught them to fight, not to hate.
He's righteous, isn't he? But Shadowheart disagreed with him. That's the important thing. Don't want Shad's getting too cozy with Will. Will, you're just an apprentice. Oh. AV, we felt you with us. You were right. I was devastated we couldn't get in here when we got thrown forward on that ridiculous timeline. So good to be back, so familiar. Hello, cows. Hello, tieflings.
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
How much? Gold is quite easy to come by, companions. We love the tieflings. Heck, we had to travel back in time in order to continue to help them. You can keep your coin. Red Horned one.
Very good of you. Thank you.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
Yeah? We'll see you there. Fantastic. They're coming to the camp. Why are they talking about leaving?
Remember, stay near the center of the group, all right? No wandering off.
Why are they talking about leaving, companions? I thought they wanted to stay. We found that plaque. Do you remember? You don't remember, do you? I'm sure some of you found it. Oh, look, tiefling children.
Yes.
Look at that guy. Look at his hair. Murkon. Let's have a quick chat. Hi, Murkon.
You saved us! Just like Baldy Ron!
Baldy Ron?
We're not in the clear yet.
Right, Murkon. Let's go and find Halsin. Oh, Octa. Looks interesting. Let's talk to Octa.
Back
back to worrying about road rations it is. So many mouths to feed, but, well, that's not a bad problem to have. Thank you, truly.
You're welcome. Why are they all leaving, though? We need to talk to Halsin. I don't want to talk to you. You look a bit scary. Or maybe we should. Come on. Hello.
I nearly dispatched those goblins myself, but it seems you managed well enough. And why wield a masterwork where a butcher's blade will do? My thanks, truly.
Roland. We've heard of Roland. One of you mentioned Roland to us a long time ago. All right, let's get rid of some kit.
So it's true. You scattered the goblins. Peace can finally return to this corner of the Sword Coast. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm just glad I could help. An excuse to gut some goblins. I'm just glad I could help.
As am I. And I'm sure those poor refugees would quite agree.
I want to trade.
Of course.
All right, let's do some major trading. Haha. Or bartering? No, we'll trade. Scimitar, crossbow, yep, dagger, boots, gone. Minthara's at ease clothes. We have heard that we might come across Minty again, and in a less antagonistic way, so perhaps we'd keep her at ease clothes for now. Infernal Iron, we get a lot for... I'm only joking. We're not getting rid of that yet, Zara. Don't worry. Agi. Yep, we'll get rid of that. Acid vial, no. Mace gone. Alchemy pouch. We've got an empty one here. Let's get rid of that. So, again. Will. He has a scroll of Revivify. Useful. He also needs a weapon. He doesn't have one yet. We'll maybe get one from Aaron. Or two. Dilberry the pickles. Let's get rid of some stuff. Poisoned apples. We'll sell those. All of them. Sell torch. Spear. Rusted blade is going. Ritual staff going. We're getting rid of the poo scraper. Sorry, poo. Pickaxe gone. Silver necklace. Books. Bloody journal we're keeping. Dark journal definitely keeping. Get rid of soul coin. Oh, need the soul coins at treaties. Let's get rid of one. Did we just get rid of them all? The unclaimed. Let's get rid of that. I'm just selling a lot of books. Keep poison recipe. Societies. We keep coming across this book. Let's get rid of it. Ritual diagram. Keep that. We found it. Might be useful. Potion of healing. Keep it. Perfumed letter. We've kept this all along and we're not getting rid of it. 1 foot, 2 foot, 1 foot. Never mind. On Death and Resurrection by Moonhaven Logbook. I think that's got something to do with the Book of the Dead too. We'll keep it for now. Certainly something to do with that quest. Plus the giant spider under the well. Healer's Log, we'll keep that as well. It's all to do with Lolth. Druid Note, we'll keep that. Bedroll, bye. Bone Cap, may be good for alchemy. Bottled Blooms. Cooking Pot, bye. Crystal Ball. Ooh, 2 of those. Let's get rid of them both. Drinking Horn, bye. Faded Blueprints, no, we're keeping those. Useful for later. Hyena Ear, we'll keep that. We'll keep this too. Alchemical Ingredients. Magnifying Glass, bye. Mugwort, keep it. Nut Buster. Kind of want to keep that. Not sure why. Is there anything else we can get rid of? Wargfang, no. Useful for making elixir of bloodlust. That was very useful for shads earlier. Rope Wispweed, no, we'll keep that. Halsin's pipe. We could give that back to him. We haven't done that yet, have we? I think we're about there. What's that? Crude mace. Sold. Now let's see if Aaron has a weapon for Will, because we stole his rapier when he was in camp and gave it to Astarion. Now Will can dual wield even medium weapons. What are these? Short swords? We could just get him 2 short swords for the time being. What do you think, companions? What's that glowy thing? Just interested. Arrow of lightning. Oh, arrow of fire. Our favourite weapon at present. I think we can afford one of those. Let's buy them both. Fantastic, 2. Now we've got 4. Haha! Great if there was a rapier here. Frumpy hat. Alright, let's get 2 short swords for Will. one. Do we have another one spare? We may do. Let's see what Starry's got. Yes, he has one. Let's come out of here first.
May you keep balance.
We will. Aaron, it's been good to see you again, now that the Grove is no longer under threat. Right, let's give Will some weapons.
Blade at the ready.
Blade at the ready in a minute, Will. Let's give you both these. Let's stick with that for now, companions, but as usual, telepathic messages. Well, got some weapons, but you're not the leader.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Everybody seems to have disappeared. It's quite odd, having spent such a lively time here in the past. There's Mathis's little base. It's not here, though. Oh. Halsin's having it out with Korga. And we are in not great shape. I'm going to use short rest again. I know that's a luxury.
Awake and alert.
You deserve to be banished.
Then banish me. When the coming army marches, there will be none to protect you.
Let's talk to Halsin.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
I owe you nothing. Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I will allow you to stay, but consider yourself a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, our place in the natural order. You shall learn it all once again, right here. Backslide, and nature's fury will crush you.
As you wish, Master Halsin.
We could get involved here, look. That's all. She tried to imprison a child. You'll have your hands full with her. She shows great spirit, to put it mildly. No need to be so harsh. Korgak is out of concern. Yeah, right. You were too lenient. There's bad blood between tieflings and druids because of her. I'm going there. I'm going there.
Spilled blood will not right bad blood. Allow me to deal with my own. I still have need of her. You will soon see why. But
okay.
Enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
Ooh. What about my problem? I need some new clothes. These aren't looking so natty anymore. I need help. Ah, yeah, the parasite, of course. I hope this grove of yours was worth the bloodshed. What happens next? Let's go there. It's not so graspy.
The journey to Moonrise Towers, and all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest, celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side.
What of them?
They are our guests until they wish to leave, as I said the day they arrived.
Have they blinded you to truth? Outsiders bring only chaos.
And what have you brought? Harmony? Balance?
Right. Let's go and see Roth. He's got presents for us. I think he's in here. Hello, Jorna. I think this is where Wrath last was. Roth. Wonder what he's got for us. We already nicked everything from the secret room under the library, didn't we?
Don't say that.
Here he is. Hey, Roth.
You've done it. You brought Halsin back. Thank you.
all in a day's work.
Thanks is not enough. May Sylvanus bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
Nope, it certainly wasn't. Someone like me, it was pretty simple, actually. I really want to say that. Think nothing of it. I'm glad Halsin is safe. It was a hell full of blood and ash. I'm just here for the reward. Think nothing of it. I'm glad Halsin is safe. So noble.
As am I. The grove will be whole again. And I promised you a reward, didn't I? Where is the rune? My apologies. It seems to have been taken. Forgive me. I can only offer my gratitude and pray Sylvanus protects you on your journey.
We nicked it. We nicked the rune. We got all the goods from the
Halsin's home.
from the magic room underneath the library. So let's have a quick look while we're standing in mud at the journal.
We went to make sure those strays could
Rescue the druid Halsin. Got to go and celebrate at camp. Grateful for our help. The tieflings are celebrating our victory. Time to have some fun. Defeat the goblins. Road to safe, because there are no more goblins. All right then. We're going to go back to camp then. Do a bit of celebrating. I think I might get some brandy first. Oh, this is good. Companions, I tell you. It's so nice not to have a battle. Is that the idol? It's still up there. Is anybody guarding it?
This calls for careful footwork.
Oh, no, can't do that. What would happen if we went and stole it now? Oh no, Halsin's there. Never mind. Some things just aren't going to happen. That would be madness. Back to camp, team. Seems like there's some celebrating to be done. Monuments! Well, it doesn't look like much of a party. Maybe we need to end the day, and the party happens at night. So let's try that. I did notice one other thing, though. We've got a tadpole available to develop our lithid powers. Let's do that. So what have we actually unlocked so far? I think we have Force Tunnel, which I haven't used much, to be honest. Concentrated Blast. You must be concentrating on another spell to cast this. Transfuse Health. Sacrifice half your remaining hit points to heal a target for the same amount. Invest a creature with power that heals it when it attacks, but also makes it vulnerable to all damage. Repulsor. Push anything and anyone back. We've already got that Force Tunnel thing, though. There's nothing that sounds that exciting, to be honest. What's this? Favourable Beginnings. One of you mentioned this to us, that it was a good thing to have. Passive feature. The first attack roll or ability check you make against any target gains a bonus equal to your proficiency bonus. Done. Fantastic. Alright. Let's end the day.
I'm fine. Loosen I'll pick her on.
No, an Albert.
Everybody's here, look! It's like a little village.
Toddlers are easier to please than you lot.
Monument, we need to get some brandy and join the party. Back in a minute, companions. What do you mean there's no brandy left? What's this? Mead? Didn't know we had any mead. Oh my gosh, Monument. I feel like having a party. Oh, Starion's got no clothes on. It's a party, there are people here. Okay, Starion and Gale both still don't have clothes on. Let's sort that out. It's public here. Dignity, come on. There we are. That's better. Starion, you can have bare feet as well, because you're in camp. Wonderful.
What to do?
Dilberry. Let's go and chat to Starry, because he wants to talk to us. Oh, I love this, companions. It's so relieving. There's no battles to be had. There are people hanging around. You can hear cicadas, the waterfalls over there. I'm going to miss this place if we have to leave, go to Moonrise Towers and the Githyanki Creche and the Runadog. Go there.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful.
I love that. I love that he hates it. It's awful. Really? Saving lives is awful?
We killed some goblins to save some tieflings. The tally of lives didn't change much. But what do I get for all my hard work? A pat on the head and vinegar for wine.
Whinge all you want. I'm having fun. Ah, true. The goblins would have thrown a wilder party. Take his bottle and try the wine.
It's a heavy, rich red, dry and sharp.
See what I mean? Awful. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask?
And what's your idea of a little fun? That'd better not mean I want to kill something. We could have fun. We could spend some quality time together. Knowing you, probably is. Let's go there.
Don't be so sour. I like a good time as much as anyone. You know, we could always make our own entertainment, darling. Get a little closer, so to speak.
I'd rather bed a goblin, darling. A few outings back, companions, I mentioned that there's always a choice. But there is always a choice for all of us, isn't there, when we're talking to people? To be an utter arse. Or to speak with compassion, to speak with respect, to speak with love. Like it's already there. It's already the state of mind, state of heart one is in. That's where we are, or at least try to be. And from all the wonderful messages and encouragements and time taken to share our journey with us on your part, we feel that you know what we're talking about. No, absolutely not. Maybe if you say, please. I'm not fond of that kind of approach. I'm not sure. Let me get back to you. Just stay there.
All right. But don't take too long. You're not the only tasty morsel around here.
Let's talk to Lacrissa.
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
Yeah, like no fighting. It's great. There's Halsin. Let's go and chat to him briefly, since he is the reason we're all here. Or at least, I'm the Oh! Look! It's Alfira! Oh! Alfira!
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas?
Yes! How about courage? Classic song material. Have you seen this body? It would be a crime not to sing about it. Honestly, companions, if somebody said that to you, if you were Alfira, what would you do? Have you seen this body? It'd be a crime not to sing about it. It's like an 80s chat-up line. Honestly, I'd rather you didn't. If I hear my name in a song, your life is forfeit. Oh. How about courage? Let's go there.
Fitting. You're braver than half this camp combined. That deserves to be remembered.
Alfira. Oh, I remember that outing when we sang the song with her. Let's quickly talk.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
I thought you might care to have a drink with me.
In truth, I rarely imbibe. The stuff goes right to my head. Before you know it, I'd be breaking into song or declaring love to the first person I laid eyes on.
I fail to see the problem.
Then you have never heard me singing, which makes you very fortunate.
We'll talk another time.
Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
I'm not talking to Volo. No way.
Alfie, make it spicy.
It's not really that much of a party.
Hearts aquiver. Raised up.
Oh, I feel like we should talk to everybody, but let's try Bex.
Goblins.
I need to dance! No. No, I need to lie down.
Oh dear. What about this guy? Hello, look at him. Hello, is he trying to chat at Bex?
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
Ha ha ha! Love it. Oh, this guy down by Withers, who's he? Gwex?
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
He's talking about Baldur's Gate, isn't he? I feel their relief.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
We survived. It's always worth celebrating.
Not everyone. We lost people, and it's like they don't even care. But I care. And I won't drink myself into a stupor to change that.
That's interesting, isn't it? Sometimes drinking oneself into a stupor isn't the intent, is it? It's just a release of energy after a terrible time. We talk to Lacrissa, and we find ourselves here, talking to Shads. Hello, Shads.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Don't say will! Don't say it! Refugees?
Exactly right. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
Odd. Such a great word. Such a wonderful word. Not so odd. We did the right thing. Just leave it, Dilberry the Pickles. Learn how to talk. Are you worried Shah won't approve? Don't get used to it. We just needed to clear the path forward. Sounds like the wine is talking. Not so odd. Well, I think that's the best of a Fairly bad bunch there. Not so odd. We did the right thing.
It's more easily said by some than others.
Right.
But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. Share a
does
bottle
sound-
with me?
Yes! Just say I'll be glad to. Just... This could be it. Dilberry the Pickles. Proven professional romancing rogue elf adventurer. Staring into the eyes of your loved one. The one you love. Look at her. She's gorgeous. Just a bottle? I'll be glad to.
We should wait a little while. Until the others have drifted off.
Not keen on sharing with the others. I'll find you after everyone's turned in for the night.
Best not keep me waiting. I'd prefer not to entertain myself.
Companions, this could be it. So we're going to go to sleep, everybody's going to go away, and Shadowheart will be ours. We'll use a camp supply. Can't be bothered to count tonight. Too much on my mind.
The buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk.
Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone.
There is one who yearns for you in the dark.
Yearns?
Who will you seek?
Shadowheart!
Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
You made it. Come here. Sit with me.
Aww. This is so nice. Oh, look at that. What a chat-up line. What do you have in mind besides the bottle, that is? I wouldn't dream of missing it. Did you think I wouldn't show? Drain the cup in one swallow. Well, there's a lot of posturing in the first one, and it's almost a little bit crass, personally. I wouldn't dream of missing it. Did you think I wouldn't show? Let's go there.
Lots of people make promises. Few keep them. Well, to begin, I think a toast is in order. Any suggestions?
To victory, to survival, to us. To friendship. Any other relationship is always built on friendship.
Right. Friendship. Very well, have it your way. To friendship.
Oh, no, did we...
Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins, or anything like that. Something about you.
Did we mess up? We feel romantic towards her too. But friendship's important. It's the basis of everything else. Something about me? I'm surprised you cared. Oh, shut up, Dilberry the Pickles. Look at him. He's half cut already. Share a little memory from growing up in Baldur's Gate? Ooh, that would be good. There are other things we could do besides talk. Persuasion, you first. I'm not using persuasion on Shads. Share a little memory.
Seems like you truly know the city. I never got to explore it to my liking. Don't stop now. Not just as things are getting interesting.
Okay. I'm not sure what else I can say. Persuasion, your turn, I insist. A little give and take is only fair. I'm not doing that. Not rolling a dice with Shads. We should head back. We might be missed. I don't love you and I'm not completely obsessed with you at all. Let's go the first one. I'm not sure what else I can say.
Sounds like you just need a little more liquid inspiration. There's still plenty of wine, and the whole night is ahead of us.
All right then. A bit more wine. We're having some wine with Shads. Oh, look.
Nearly light. The others will be awake soon.
Look into her eyes. The others can wait. I don't want this to end just yet. Let's go look into her eyes.
What?
Just checking for signs of ceramorphosis. You're beautiful, Shads.
I know, but you're sweet to notice.
Oh,
Thank you for last night.
I hope there'll be more to come.
Me too.
She trails off. You read an invitation in her eyes.
Oh, we can kiss her. Okay. Oh, bless him. Yeah. Oh. Look at that. Let's not look too much, it's a bit creepy.
That didn't hurt, did it?
No. A little tingle.
I'd like to think that would have happened anyway. Let's head back, if we must.
That was so
Trust you
sweet.
enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
To Moonrise Towers, then. May the sun and stars guide us.
So Will has chimed in, and for some reason we're all hiding behind a bush, companions. What's so dangerous about Moonrise Towers? Moonrise Towers it is, then. I'd better make haste. I was expecting more from you than a lead towards some distant, dangerous prospect. That's it? Just go to this place? Let's go there.
What were you expecting? That I'd mumble a spell or whip out a potion? I won't be held accountable just because you're naive enough to expect easy answers. Now, allow me to continue. To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You'll not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
Great. The Underdark. After a kiss from Shads, a wonderful moment, a sweet moment. Halsin wants us to go into the Underdark. Sounds like I've no choice. I need to find a way through. What do you suggest? The absolute forces can tolerate such a place. There must be another way to cure myself. Well, yes, Moonrise is obviously where we need to go. Halsin's not the only person who's told us about this place. You, companions, have been a little bit forthcoming. Sounds like I've no choice. I need to find a way through.
You're half right. You have to get to Moonrise, but you still have a choice of how to get there.
Oh, good.
You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars. I must see for myself.
Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
Great. So to go through the Underdark means a more direct way. And Shads wants to see that route. I found the hidden entrance in the Temple of Saloon. Way is clear. It is. Apart from that thing, the bullet. If you're new here, you may remember at the beginning of this outing that I mentioned that we had saved our Shads at the beginning from a pod in the ship we crash landed on, and that it wasn't the only time that we had rescued her. We rescued her single-handedly. Dilberry, the Pickles, proven professional, romancing rogue elf adventurer from the Underdark when she met her doom. Due to our failing to withstand the beast that lurks there, she got killed. We rescued her, paid with us to bring her back. It's always money. I found the hidden entrance to the Temple of Saloon. The way is clear. I don't want to risk getting lost in the Underdark. I'll journey over land. I never thought I'd say this, but it sounds like the Underdark is the safer route. What would you do, Halsin?
The decision is yours, but I'd favor the Underdark. Even a place like that is the lesser evil compared to the shadow-cursed lands.
Right, we found the entrance already, ages ago, Halsin.
Already? If only I'd gone with you instead of Aradin. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
What about the Grove?
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest.
Ah.
A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
Francesca, of course. Everything's fine then. Could Nettie take over?
I need her to stay focused on her training. The Grove will need a skilled healer in my absence. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
All right, sounds like the Grove will be in good hands then. We should get going.
Indeed. We've quite the journey ahead of us.
Let's not forget the Devil Karlach. The coast is in danger for as long as she's loosed on it. We need to find her and kill her.
Everything seems to have changed. We have to decide who the team's going to be as we head into the Underdark. I don't really want to go back there. For now, I just want to enjoy another lovely summer's day in our favourite camp. I know that you're eager to push on, companions, and we with you. But for now, with our new camp companion, our warrior who we have, not you, Volo, our warrior who we have yet to prove in battle, and our faithful team, Gale, Starry, with his new togs, doesn't he look good? And of course, Shads. I feel like a teenager all over again. Dilberry the Pickles, proven professional, romancing rogue elf adventurer. He's going to enjoy and savour this time before we head out again, companions. It's been a long push, and this is the final chapter of an immense 21st outing in the lands of Faerun. Much to decide, much to discuss. Telepathic messages, companions. And as always, we feel you with us.
I feel your breath upon my neck, a soft caress as cold as death. Cold as death. I didn't know you well back then. I blame it all on luck and